What's good? It's your boy Coach T, and welcome back to the Mud Talk Radio channel, man. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because if you're into fashion, sports, life, and culture, then you're into this channel. Let's go. So I'm back with another video today, man, and of course it's Monday if you're watching this video. As you can see, I'm back at the crib, man. You know, spring break is over, man. Shout out to all my spring breakers, man. What a blessing it is to be able to spend this time, you know, and really just get away. Because growing up for me, spring break wasn't spring break. You know what I'm saying? I love my parents to life. I love, you know, my family to life. But, you know, the way I was raised, I didn't really get to travel for spring break or summer break. You know, my grandma did take us like to the beach and stuff like that. So, you know, things really come full circle when I'm out with my wife and my children. We're able to be blessed enough to travel and, you know, go out of town and spend that time together. You know, I cherish those moments, and I was able to actually bring you guys a vlog as well. So that was pretty cool. If you haven't already, go check out the beach vlog that we did while we were on spring break. But I got a sneaker review for you today. We just had a release this past weekend, man. If you've been paying attention, you know what I have for you. Let's get right into it. So I got the box right here. As you can see, man, we got a white box, man, with a gold Jumpman right in the middle. And if you know, you got the words, I was about to say the letters. You got the word flight right here on the bottom, man. You know what type of silhouette this is. Let's go ahead and read what's inside the box. We got the women's Air Jordan 4 Retro. The colorway is white and coconut milk. And that is a women's size 9. Let's get the top off this box, man. I was able to walk right into Hibbett Sports. Shout out to Hibbett Sports. I actually sent my son over there. Shout out to my son, man. Quay, if you watching, man, you know, for going and making this happen. It wasn't free, by the way. I had to. Do anybody else have to like give their kids incentives to do stuff for them when they drive in a car that they don't even pay the gas for? Anyway, I ain't gonna get on no soapbox. But anyway, we got some translucent paper right here with gold Jumpman logos all over the paper. Going to pull that back. We also have some white paper in here. If anybody's concerned with paper, I really don't try to spend too much time on it. But let's go ahead and pull this out, man. We got the Air Jordan 4. They're calling this the Sulfur, I believe, mainly because of that yellow that's on the shoe. But initially, it's looking pretty cool. So my initial reaction on this shoe is that, honestly, you know, you guys know if you've been following this channel long enough, from 0 to 1K plus subscribers now. And thank you to everybody. We're coming up on our 1-year anniversary here on YouTube on the Mud Talk Radio channel. So if you haven't already, tell a friend to pull up on this channel so we can go ahead and continue to, you know, get better and bring you guys more and more content. You know, this channel is about fashion, life, culture, and sports, and just genuinely being authentic. You know, we don't have all the answers over here, but I'm going to be real over here, and I'm going to bring you guys things that I deem to be fashionable. It's not about this weird sneaker culture that only considers hype sneakers and things that cost a lot of money to be fashionable. I'm all about putting it on. And if you are into stuff like that, go ahead and click the link in the description and go give me a follow over on Instagram so we can talk some more fashion, man. You'll see some of the pictures I post over there and things like that. But I'm heavy into fashion, but sneakers, you know, we make that connection over here on the Mud Talk Radio channel about what sneaker can really turn some heads, you know what I'm saying, if you know how to put it together for real. So anyway, for a retail price point of $210, you know, this shoe I would say is worth it, you know, for $210. I love Jordan 4s. When I look at a Jordan 4, as long as it's not some super weird colorway, I believe the Jordan 4s are probably at the top of my list. Of course, y'all know we did a review recently on the Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined, and this is a pretty cool shoe. It is a women's exclusive, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get it in my size. I believe you have to, the largest size you can get if you're a man is a 10.5, because they did not do extended sizes on these. But I do believe if they did do extended sizes that a lot of men would have picked this up. I would have picked this shoe up. It's not a bad shoe. The yellow is a bit different on the Jordan 4, but it has all the kind of original markings on here. You got the flight on the tongue with the yellow, we're gonna call it sulfur, yellow, whatever you wanna call it, yellow Jumpman right there on the tongue. You got that netting on the side, that white with the black underneath it, and white laces, which I think, you know, I probably would change up and do a lace swap. You know, I don't talk a lot about lace swaps over here, but I think this shoe is a candidate for a lace swap. You could do something maybe black to make this shoe pop a little bit more. Tell me, what would you put in? What lace would you change this to? Would you do black? Would you do yellow? Would you do a completely different color? Would you just keep the white in there? Just let me know. You got those hints of black all the way around. You got that yellow Jumpman right there on the back. And you know, right here on the midsole, it's kind of like a sail color. They're calling it coconut milk, right? It's coconut milk. You got that classic air bubble right there. Just overall a beautiful shoe, pretty decent leather. I would say standard leather for a Jordan 4, but overall pretty good. Let's go ahead and get the second shoe out real quick so we can do a side-by-side comparison on what I like to call the quality control segment over here on the Mud Talk Radio channel. Appreciate it, babe. We're just gonna do a side-by-side, man. And as always, man, I'm doing a better job. I keep saying this, guys, so that I can put in some B-roll so you guys can get a closer look at the shoe. So you can kind of look at it the same way I'm looking at it, right? I'm looking at the back. I don't see any discrepancies here, any stitching issues. The leather actually looks a lot better now that I have this second shoe on my hand. You know, just to the touch, it's some pretty good leather. I do have a little bit of stitching coming out on the side on this right shoe, but nothing too crazy. Everything looks really good. Nike did a really, really good job on this shoe. So we're gonna talk about styling before we get out of here. This is a Jordan 4. It's a beautiful time of year in the springtime right now, whereas in most places, unless you're up north where they're getting hit with like snowstorms and stuff like that, if you're in the South, we're in the 70s. If you're in Florida, you're probably in the 80s. If you're in Cali, you're in the 80s, Texas, wherever. There's a lot of places that, you know, it's warming up, you know what I mean? So this is a shoe that you're gonna wanna probably wear with some shorts. I've seen it already styled a few different ways, especially on the Nike sneakers app, where they just, you know, they try to, you know, give people, you know, styling ideas and stuff like that. I might actually put a picture on the screen of the young lady that had shorts on with this. And tell me, do you like to rock your Jordan 4s with shorts, or do you like to rock them with pants? I think they're extremely versatile. You can go either way. I just really think it's a beautiful shoe. Hopefully my daughter can fit it, because I realized I got a 9. My wife does wear a 9.5. But my daughter's gonna try it on. You know, we were just talking about how we were all out recently, and I think I was vlogging that day. We all had on Jordan 4s. I think me and my wife both had on the Bread Reimagines. My son had on the Military Blacks, and my daughter didn't have no 4s on. We like, yo, she gotta get her some 4s in the rotation. So yeah, overall this is a dope shoe to style. You're gonna have to really either rock black, I think, so that the yellow stands out on the shoe and you kind of make the shoe to star the show. But if you do like rock yellow, like as a shirt, you know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna kind of take away from the shoe. So I personally would like to rock black with it and let the yellow stand out on the shoe and let it be the star of the show. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section. How would you rock this shoe? Would you rock this shoe? Let me know, man. But you know the saying, man. Love is free, hate costs. You've been watching Mud Talk with your boy, Coach T. I'm out.
Subscribe, like, comment, hit that post notification.
Oh yeah, you heard it first and foremost.
Go hit the like, go subscribe, go all that.
All that, man.